Baurice Nelson, and this is Baurice Nelson Presents at the Royal Lounge in downtown Olympia. Tonight we're doing a comedy show. It's the kickoff to my comedy season, which I'm doing 5 shows over the next 5 months. Tonight's headliner is John Keister. John Keister was the host of Almost Live and is now the host of the 206. Also performing tonight is James Henan, Barbara Sayre, and 2 guest sets from other Seattle comics.
Please give it up without any announcement whatsoever. He's asked for no introduction except that he's from Tacoma. Please give it up for Fred Bowski.
I don't have anything against gay people. In fact, I think at least one time in your life, you should think about it for a couple of seconds. I thought about it, and then I remembered when I was a kid, I got kicked in the butthole. Have you ever been kicked right in the butthole before? You know what I'm talking about? Like, right in the old balloon knot, you know what I mean? Then I was thinking about getting kicked repeatedly for like a half an hour, 45 minutes at a time. And that's the end of my time. Good night, everyone. Thank you.
Tonight's comedian night was the Tri-City Comedy Competition winner. Please give it up for Nick Dector. Nick.
I was the only one of my friends who didn't smoke pot in high school, which is weird because they all have real jobs and I do this. They're always telling me that they're tripping balls. You guys familiar with that term, tripping balls? It means you're tripping a lot. But it also means they're using the word balls as an adverb. You have to be pretty high to do that. I've never been like, guys, I am so hungry, I am starving balls. Or, I just ate Taco Bell, I gotta poop balls. Or I was scuba diving with Steve, I was balls deep. That means something else.
Ladies and gentlemen, put your hands together, Mr. James Hennigan.
Right, this is only an hour and a half from my house, I like that. And we go everywhere. We go to Oregon a lot because they're fucking in desperate need of laughter down there. Oh my God. There's a star for entertainment that recycling is a fucking hobby. Really into that. Even the towns, they name the towns, they recycle names from other fucking places. They got Saginaw and Portland and Albany, all from somewhere else, you know. I think that's kind of lazy. And then at some point they just sent somebody down to the 7-Eleven. He came back with some names. There's a Winston, a Newport, a Salem. Stop one time in Zigzag, Oregon.
To your headliner. Almost Live, the 206. Please put it together for Mr. John Keister.
Anyway, I'll get into that a little bit later. My mother was born in Vancouver, and so, no, BC, no, Jesus Christ. No, the answer is never Washington. That's like, oh, I've got a friend who's at the Vancouver Film Festival. This was last week. Washington? Fuck no, that's never the answer. That's never the answer, okay? Okay, good. Another smattering. No, I'm supporting it. It's a group of hippies, which I always like, but just I'm also of the same opinion as James that like if there's whenever it starts to look like there's too many people from Oregon around, I start to get nervous. I start to, like, if you're from Seattle, people from Oregon freak you out. And it isn't just this sort of idle, sort of like, you know, non-documented sort of irrational fear. It's like things happen when Oregon people come to town and it's investigated, like the WTO riots where they busted up the city, they look at it, and who is it? It's a bunch of hippies from Eugene, right? Some research lab is torched, you know, the FBI looks into it, who is it? A bunch of hippies from Eugene. And keep in mind, these are people who can't even pump their own fucking gas, right? I mean, they're not allowed to do that, right? Oregon mistake, you know, you're going on a trip to Seaside, you cross and you're, I need to get some gas, and you pick up the pump and they're like, get down, call the hazmat team, you know, it's like, it's a fucking disaster. And it makes no sense to me because you just go across the border and, you know, in my opinion, we're watching the wrong border, all right, because
you need Vantage Communications to call the bail bonds people from Jail Sucks
to get you out of jail. And then you're going to need Automotive Specialties back there to fix your car. And then you're going to need Premier Salon and Spa to fix you up for court. So thank you for coming. Come back November 2nd for